What's up, guys? It's me, Oppossum, here again with another Scratch tutorial. Today we'll be making Flappy Bird. You read the title? Now let's get straight into it. Now, first of all, what we want to do is make sure we have the sprites we want. We don't want to add them later. Why? Because it's just convenient to have them already now. Now, obviously, we want the player. We want the pipes. We want them facing each other like this. And we want an end screen if you want. End screen is optional. Pretty easy to make. And if also optional, a background. Now, for the Flappy Bird and sprite and pipe sprite, for me, I like to search up Flappy Bird pipe. This one works really well for me. And for the bird, I just search up Flappy Bird bird. And the first one is pretty good for me. Now, let's get into the code now that we got the sprites done. When green flag clicked, let's make a new variable called gravity. For all sprites, we want to take gravity itself and change gravity by. Now, so I'll put a forever block in here. Forever, change y by gravity and change gravity by -1. Now, one space key pressed hat block, set gravity to 9. Don't do change, because that won't work. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be 9, but for me, 9 is the sweet spot. Now, let's test it out. Bingo! Now, as you can see, we fall, and when we click space, we jump. So now that we got the player's code in, let's get the pipes code. Now, when green flag clicked, hide, and create a clone of myself. And now when I start as a clone, for me, let's just do this really quick, so that it's always making more pipes every 3 seconds. Doesn't have to be 3 seconds though. Now, back to where we're. When I start as a clone, go to X to 60 and Y, pick random, -150 to regular 150. Now, we want to forever change X by -10. And add another when I start as a clone. If X position is in fact less than -260, then we want to delete this clone. Oh, I see the issue. I was wondering why it wasn't showing. It's because we need to put a show block in here. Now, bingo. Oof. 10 is a bit too fast for me. Let's do -5 instead. There we go. Perfect. Now we've got a basic Flappy Bird game, but we don't die when we hit the pipes. Let's fix that. When green flag clicked, forever, if touching pipes, not edge, pipes, then broadcast, end game, end game, like that. Now, let's go to our end screen. Let's take this and this. When green flag clicked, set ghost effect to 100. And when I receive end game, repeat 5, change ghost effect by -20. Make sure it's shown. Now, what does this do? It makes it so that when you die, it doesn't just straight up cut to the loose screen. So also make sure to add a stop all. Let's save. Now let's make it so that if you hit the top or the bottom of the screen, then you die. Now, when green flag clicked, forever, if X position is less or more than the, then, or if when green flag clicked forever, if X position is more than 185, or X position is less than -185, then broadcast end game. Alright guys, I debugged my issue. My issue was that both of these were at X position, and obviously since X position is never gonna change, that was never gonna happen. It was Y position I needed to change, and this was not supposed to be 185 and -185, because since 180 was the most you could get, then you couldn't surpass that. So I needed to use a slightly lower number. And now, as you can see, if we hit the top or the bottom, we die. And also, for good sakes, when green flag clicked, set Y to 0. Just like that. Perfect. Now we have a perfect Flappy Bird game. But almost. We want to make a point system. Now we can hide gravity, make points large and in the middle there. Just like that. Alrighty. Now, to do that, just before we do this, we want to change points by 1. That's it. That's all we needed to do. Now, as you can see, when it disappears, it gives us a point. Now we actually have the perfect Flappy Bird game worthy of you posting anywhere on Scratch. Now bye-bye. See you on the next video.